best SRS team of all time. It'll be a fun game today, as today is week number 7, and you can see in the schedule this is a packed one. A lot of games that'll start separating teams. Miami and New England in the AFC East. New England is having a hard time. They are, as the Patriots are. There they go. The Patriots are 4-2. They lost last week to Buffalo, which makes everything insane. If Miami would win, they'd be one game back. Cleveland and Baltimore, how good is Cleveland? We don't know. They're going to certainly get a test at Memorial Stadium. Cincinnati and Houston, two teams at the bottom trying to salvage something. Arizona and the LA Rams, if Arizona wins, they'll be 5-1, and they'll play 5-1 Washington next week. Denver and Oakland, an AFC West rivalry. Denver is looking good. Oakland is falling down the tube. Seattle and San Diego. Seattle is 3-3. San Diego 1-4. They had the upset win, San Diego did, against the 49ers. But the Seattle Seahawks, another NFC West team, if they can win, they'd be 2-0 against that division. San Francisco at Kansas City, how are they going to match up? Two similar offenses. The Jets, the heartbreak Jets against Minnesota. How is that going to work? The game that we have today, the 4-2 Atlanta Falcons against the 3-3 Green Bay Packers. Two teams, especially with Atlanta, who is going to belong? The winner is going to pull ahead far and start the separation. The Giants and Philadelphia, an NFC East rivalry. Of course, the Redskins are 5-1. And that's going to be very interesting as the Redskins have their bye this week. Chicago and Buffalo are both 4-2. We'll be watching that game closely and see if that's a close one. Jacksonville and Dallas. Tampa Bay and Detroit. Tampa Bay of Tom Brady, they're 3-2. Carolina and the Steelers. The Steelers have to win to salvage their season or they're done. Basically, they have 4 playoff-type games in a row, and Baltimore is 6-0, and they play Tennessee. Baltimore's quest for perfection. They're the last one left that hasn't lost. Taking a look at the standings, as you see, these games are going to be big, especially in the NFC North and the South. The Atlanta Falcons are 4-2, a win here, and the Falcons will go 5-2. They have the league's leading rusher in Jamal Anderson, and they're going to play very, very big. They're going to play Green Bay. Taking a look at the teams, Tampa Bay, Green Bay and Atlanta, very similar, but Green Bay throws a little bit more. So we're about ready to go to the stadium. The pregame is over, and now for the national anthem. All right, we're going to be ready to go here in Green Bay. Taking a quick look at these teams as we go out to Lambeau Field, a 41-degree day. And the wind is 12 miles an hour, and it could be a unique one. As Green Bay now, you can take a look at both these teams. First for Atlanta, the schedule. New Orleans and Detroit, both wins. They lost to Baltimore. It was a close game, though they had to come back. Atlanta beat the Steelers 16-7. They pulled away. Jamal Anderson pretty good. They lost to Minnesota 16-0, and they beat the Cleveland Browns 21-0. Cleveland in a free fall. For Green Bay started off 0-2. They've won 3 out of their last 4. They lost a heartbreaker to the Rams, and they got walled by Miami. They played Detroit at Tiger Stadium, and they won 30-18, and they beat Minnesota 6-3. They lost to Chicago, being 2-1 in the division, a big game. But then they beat the Heartbreak Jets 20-3, scoring 14 in the fourth quarter. So when you take a look, this is very, very big. The statistics offensively, Brett Favre has thrown 199 passes, 6 touchdowns, and 13 interceptions. He has not had a good year. He has 1,000 yards passing in 6 games. He's on pace for 3,009 yards. For Atlanta, Chris Chandler, 68 of 146, 7 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. It's been brutal for them, but Jamal Anderson has 744 yards rushing, and Terrence Mathis and Tony Martin both have a lot of receptions helping them there. For Green Bay, Edgar Bennett and Dorsey Levens are helping with the rushing totals there. Well, they spread around the receiving to many different receivers. We're going to be ready to go. Here's the toss. Green Bay will win, and they're going to get it the second half. They will kick off to Atlanta. Chris Jackie to Tim Dwight and Elijah Williams. And week number 7, we're underway. Chris Jackie will kick it off. It's going to go to Tim Dwight at the 4. He's good. He's out of bounds at the 23. Denver's Holiday has started the scoring with an 88-yard kickoff return, opening week number 7 in a 7-0 Denver. First down and 10 for Chandler. They got the league's leading rusher, Jamal Anderson. Bob Christian in the backfield, Martin and Mathis receivers, and Santiago, the tight end, out of the eye. And here they go. Chandler going to throw. He's going to throw to Tony Martin. He got it to 31. Tony Martin up to the 37 in the first down again.
Flag on the play.
There's a flag, and let's see what it is.
Holding. Offense.
And they're going to call holding and push it back. The Falcons are surprisingly talented on offense.
Holding. Defense.
So both teams with penalties are just going to do that again. A great opening play by the Falcons. They're going to replay that out. First down and 10. From the 23, they're going to do it again. They give it to Jamal Anderson. He gets 6 on the play. It'll be second down. Very big for the Green Bay Packers to stop Atlanta early. Second down and 4. They're going to give it to Anderson. He's going to be stopped by Washington. And it'll be 3rd and 6 in Jacksonville. Freddie Taylor, they lead Dallas. Dallas is going downhill. They were blown out last week. 3rd and 6 from the 27. Chandler's under pressure. He's hit by Simmons, and it's 4th down, and it went from a long completion to nothing after the double penalties early. And the Bengals winless, the last winless team. They're leading Houston 7-0 on a touchdown there. So here comes Straczynski, and he's going to kick it away. He's going to punt. It's going to be It's going to be Howard at the 41. He's going to the field, open ahead of him. He's down at Atlanta's 41. Here comes a flag. Let's see what it is.
Holding. Receiving team.
And Green Bay with a holding penalty. That is tough. A lot of flags here early. Green Bay is going to have to start in their own territory more at the 36. Here comes Green Bay, a 1st and 10 from the 36. Favre, he's going to throw to Robert Brooks. He got it at the 40. Brooks is down by 1. It'll be getting it 8 second down. Second down and 2 for Green Bay. Nothing early on. 2nd and 2, they give to Edgar Bennett. And he goes around the side.
First down.
7 in the first down. Atlanta was just really good this year. They're 14 and 2 and had to go to Minnesota, who was 15 and 1. First down and 10 from Atlanta. That was the NFC Championship game.
Flag on the play.
Favre's going to throw, and they false started. They kill the play.
Offense.
A lot of penalties here early, and Green Bay's got to control that for at home. First down and 15. Walter Payton, a 20-yard pass from Jim McMahon. They lead Buffalo 7-0 here in the first. So it'll be first down and long from the 46. First and 15. Tuggle's going to be blitzing. They're going to throw. He throws to Henderson. It's going to be tipped away. Second and 15. Houston's Neil Rackers kicks the field goal here. Second and 15 from the 46. Barb, he's going to roll out to throw. He's looking deep for Antonio Freeman. And it is, let's see, they're dancing with each other. He got it at the 22, and he's down 32 yards and a first down for the Packers. And a big first down, New England, a 3-0 lead, Gostkowski. And Chicago, Steve McMichael, a 14-yard fumble return. Early for Chicago, 2-4-2 teams. Chicago and Buffalo, it'll be first and 10 from Atlanta's 22. The blitz is on. They're going to give to Bennett. Can he break that first one? No. He gets about 2. It'll be second down. And Detroit leads Tampa Bay. Taylor, a 13-yard run there. Second and 8 from the 20-yard line. And they're going to throw. They're going to throw to Freeman. And it is going to be tipped and incomplete. It's going to be third and 8 for the Green Bay Packers from Atlanta's 20. And here they go. He's going to throw to Freeman. He got it at the 12. It's going to be right there at the sticks. Did he make it? He got it. He got a first down in Green Bay. On a third and 8, gets a first down, and here we go. Nearing halfway here in the first, it'll be first and 10 from Atlanta's 12. Favre. He gives to Levens. He's going to spin and get it just a couple yards there for Darcy Levens. It'll be second and 8. It does feel like a playoff game here. Second and 8 from Atlanta's 10. Gonna throw as far. No, they draw it to Henderson. He only gets a yard. It'll be third down and 7. San Francisco, a 28-yard field goal here. Third and 7 from Atlanta's 9. Favre's got to run. He's got to scramble. He's going to the outside. He's going to run, and he only gets a yard. It'll be fourth down and 6. Baltimore leading Cleveland 7-0. A fumble return all the way, and Cincinnati is up 14-3 for a 4-yard pass from Dalton. Chris Jackie, a 25-yard field goal here. 6 minutes to go, the first possession for Green Bay. Let's see what they do. This will be his first kick of the day. It is down, it is up. It is right through the middle, and Green Bay comes down and scores. It's 3-0. Jackie will kick to Dwight and Williams. Jackie will kick it off. And it's going to be Dwight at the 8-yard line. Dwight, and he's got to go. He's got some speed. He turns it on. And he gets up. To the 35. There's a flag, and let's see what it is.
Clipping.
It's going to be a clip. So
Receiving team.
Penalty, and that hurts here early. So Atlanta will be pushed back to their own 15. Pushed back to their own 18. Sorry. No, their own 11. It'll be first down and 10 for Atlanta from their own 11. Let's see what they do. Chandler looking at Tony Martin. It's incomplete. It'll be second and 10. Second down and 10 from their own 11. They throw to Mathis. It's going to be touched, and it's going to be incomplete. It's third and 10. They've done nothing here. Philadelphia's Harris, the 1-yard run. They lead the Giants in a big game there. Third and 10 from their own 11. The blitz is on. They throw to Tony Martin. It'll be broken up, and it's going to be fourth and 10. 3 plays, 33 seconds, and Straczynski's going to have to punt it at Desmond Howard. And the MVP of Super Bowl 31. And there it is. He's going over midfield. He goes to the 40-yard line, and he's down to the 20. Fumbles the football, and Atlanta has it at the 29. Desmond Howard, the great return. get it back. Oh, they were going to take command. It'll be first down for Atlanta and Dan Reeves. They've done nothing all day. They're going to look for Santiago. He got it to 21. Santiago. He loses one. It's going to be second and 11. Denver leading 14-0. Detroit 14-0. And Tennessee leads Baltimore. Baltimore undefeated. How about if they go down to Tennessee? Second down, Chandler. He's going to throw to Tim Dwight. He got it to 31. Dwight fumbles at the 35. He fumbles. And let's see who has it. It's Atlanta. So that's 2 fumbles. In the last 3 plays in Atlanta got both. One missed the kick. And San Diego 6-0 lead over Seattle. No more Jarrella. He was hurt after the 3rd game. So we got a new kicker for San Diego. 3rd and 4. In real life, he was hurt. That's why he's in. They're going to throw to Kozlowski. He's got the 42, a first down. And he got
First
5.
down.
He got 7 early. He tried to make a move, but he got 5. It'll be first down for Atlanta. First down. First down in a while. 1st and 10 from their own 40. The Atlanta Falcons, they give it to Anderson. Anderson. And he gets nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. They haven't gone to a mark. Jeff Jager, a 41-yard field goal there. 2nd down and 10 from their own 40-yard line. And here they go. They give it to Anderson again. Anderson trying to go outside. He reverses. Here comes Jamal Anderson. And he gains 5. It'll be 3rd down and 5. Philadelphia, Herman Edwards, a long touchdown interception return. And Mark Ingram has a 45-yard run for Baltimore as they tie it up. 3rd and 5 from the 45 for Atlanta. The snap, Chandler to throw. They're going to throw long to Tony, and it's going to be broken up by Evans, and now they're going to have to punt. Straczynski will kick to Desmond Howard. And Straczynski's going to punt, it's going to be deep. And Howard, the fair catch. He got it on his own 15, 40 yards by Straczynski. Here comes Green Bay up 3-0 against Atlanta. First down and 10. The Green Bay Packers from the 15-yard line. Favre, they're going to give it to Bennett. Bennett, he goes to the outside. He loses one. It'll be 2nd and 11. Look at Detroit up 21-0. My goodness, where did that come from? Oh my goodness. The NFC South is losing. 2nd down and 11 from the 14. Winters snaps it to Favre. He's going to throw to Beebe. Got it to Beebe. And he's going to be caught. A gain of 7. It'll be 3rd and 4 now. Big 3rd down and 4 for Green Bay. Can they keep it going? Favre. He's going to look for Freeman. And he got it to 29, a first down. He fumbles the football. And it's going to be, let's see who gets this. It'll be Green Bay who gets it.
First down.
And that'll end the quarter. At the end of the first quarter, the score, Green Bay 3, Atlanta nothing. And Green Bay is on the march. begin the second quarter. Green Bay, 1st and 10 on their own 36. This is Brett Favre. You got Edgar Bennett and Travis Jervey, the fullback. They're going to throw to Freeman. It's going to be broken up. It'll be 2nd and 10. Carolina kicks 3 against Pittsburgh at Three Rivers. They lead 3-0 in Detroit. A 28-0 lead over Tampa Bay. Tampa's in trouble, but I wouldn't put anything away from them at Tiger Stadium. We'll be watching that game. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 36. Tuggle's coming on the blitz. Here's Favre. He's going to throw to Chamora. He got out to 39. Mark Chamora. He's going to be 7-8, down and 2. Raul Alegre, a 49-yarder. It's 14-3 there. 3rd and 3 from their own 43 for Green Bay. Favre, he's going to throw. He's going to throw to Keith Jackson. He got at the 49-yard line, the first down. So he's out midfield again.
First down.
First down for Green Bay. First down and 10. Cincinnati and Houston. They're looking good. San Francisco and Kansas City. So San Francisco leading 6-0 against Kansas City. It'll be a first down for Green Bay. Here they go. They give it to Bennett. Edgar Bennett, he's going to go to the outside. Bennett, he's going to gain 6. It'll be 2nd down and 4. 2nd down and 4. Chicago and Buffalo here. Chicago, Buffalo scoring. Don Smith, a 1-yard run. 2nd and 4 from Green Bay. The 8th play of the drive. They give it to Bennett again. Bennett goes to the outside. Bennett, he's going to go to the outside. He's got some room. He's out of bounds at the 35.
First down.
First down for the Packers. 1st and 10 for Green Bay. Bennett's the only running back. They get Freeman, Howard, and Rison. Andre Rison, the former Atlanta Falcon. Keith Jackson, the tight end. 1st and 10 from Atlanta 35. Ken Jackson is a former Eagle. Favre to throw. He's going to throw to Jackson. He makes it back. Great catch. Is it going to be a catch? No, they don't. It's going to be 2nd down and 10. 2nd and 10 for the Packers. This will be play number 10 of the drive. Favre to throw. It's going to be a draw play. They draw it to Dorsey Levens. And he breaks one tackle. Levens, he's out of bounds at the 25. A gain of 10 and the first down. There's a flag. And let's see what it is.
Holding. Offense.
It's going to be holding on Green Bay. That's going to hurt. It'll be 2nd down and 20.
Holding. Defense.
And that's the 2nd time we've had dual penalties wipe each other out, and now it's 3-0 instead. Buffalo has tied the game. Lofton 25 yards from Jim Kelly. That game is insane. 2-4-2 teams here. It'll be 2nd and 10 from Atlanta's 35. They're going to throw to Beebe. And it's going to be incomplete. 3rd down and 10 as they redid that down. Philadelphia 14-3. Charlie Johnson, 2 picks today. That's huge. 3rd down and long from the 35. The blitz is on. They're going to screen it to Bennett. This could be big. There's a flag. He got it to 38. Here comes Edgar Bennett. He beats one man. And it's down to the 24, but let's see the flag.
Holding. Defense.
At defensive holding, they're going to decline that. And it's going to be a first down for Green Bay. They needed 10. They got 11. And it will be a first down. This is an 11-play drive. Can't believe how little time this 11-play drive is taking. First down and 10 from Atlanta's 24, still 3-0. Cornelius Bennett on the blitz. They're going to throw. Favre's in trouble. He's sacked by Chuck Smith. It's a fumble. And let's see who has it. Atlanta's got it on the 12th play of the drive. 12 plays. 77 yards, 12 plays, a lot of yards. And it doesn't matter, Atlanta, Green Bay fumbles and Atlanta gets it back. So on the 12th play of the drive, Green Bay turns it over. Oh, that's got to be devastating. And Baltimore, a 7-6 lead as Jeff Jager. 32-yard field goal. Here comes Atlanta, 1st and 10. In the first quarter, they only had 14 yards of offense. Chandler, he's going to throw to Mathis. There's a flag on the play. And Mathis, a great catch. And let's see what it is. It's gain of 19. Let's see what it is.
Holding. Defense.
Defensive holding, they're going to decline that. So that'll be a first down. The first play of the game was that. Dual penalties wiped it out. Now they get it for real. And it's
First
gonna be
down.
First down for Atlanta. A lot of penalties today. Arizona, 36-yard pass. Floyd from Palmer, Canzero nailed the extra point at 7-0. Arizona's one of the best teams on here. 1st and 10. They're going to give to Bob Christian. He's going to go to the outside, and he's going to get 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Seattle 7, San Diego 6. The Steelers, Rocky Bleier, a 5-yard run. At Three Rivers, they lead 7-3. It'll be 2nd and 7 from the 46 of Green Bay. They hand it off to Anderson. He can't find a hole. He gets right back to the line, and there's another flag.
Personal foul. Defense.
And they're going to call a late hit, a personal foul on Green Bay. That's going to help Atlanta. And it's going to be all the way down to the 31-yard line. Oh, that's
first
incredible.
Down.
To the 31. That'll be first down. Denver 14, Oakland 3. Belanda, 21-yard field goal. George Belanda. It'll be first down and 10 now. For Atlanta, Chandler. He's going to throw. He's going to look for Tony Martin. It's going to be out of his reach. 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10 from Green Bay's 31 for Atlanta. Chandler, he's going to roll out. He's going to throw. He goes to Martin again. And it is open and incomplete. Baltimore, Lamar Jackson, a 1-yard run. It's 14-7. Baltimore leads. They're undefeated. 3rd and long from Green Bay's 31. The snap, Tobic. By Tobic, Chandler to throw. He's going to look. He throws to Kinshin, and it is tipped away, and it'll be 4th and 10. Atlanta wants to try and tie it. Morton Anderson from 48. He's hitting 49% from here. A 48-yard field goal is first kick. He's going to try and tie the game up. The spot it is kick. It is up and over. He missed the ball. He missed it. And Atlanta, Morton Anderson has missed a field goal from 48 yards. The wind was kind of weird. It's 12 miles an hour. And he missed the field goal. Green Bay will take over. 9:11 to go. You can see the other stats. You can see really the records. Miami and New England, that's a game. I can't believe Detroit at 1-5 is just blowing out Tampa Bay the way they are. It'll be first down and 10 from the 38 for Green Bay. They give it to Levin, and he's going to go to the outside. He breaks free on the outside. He's up to the 44.
First down.
He's down to Atlanta's 44, I should say. And it'll be a first down for the Packers. First down and 10 from Atlanta's 44. Favre, he's going to look to Beebe, and it's going to be broken up by Robinson. 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10 from Atlanta's 44 for Green Bay. Favre, he's going to throw again. He's looking for Jackson, and it is over the head and incomplete. 3rd and 10 from Atlanta's 44. 2 straight incompletions. Favre's going to have to go away. He's running and running. He goes to the outside, and he's out of bounds after a gain of 7. It'll be 4th and 3. Tony Franklin, a 27-yard field goal there. And now Hendrick's going to punt. Curious decision. I guess the wind is playing in effect here. They're going to try and pin him. And there's the punt. It's going to be in the air. Oh, they have to hurry it up. Deflected, and it goes out of bounds at the 23. It hit off of somebody's hands. Houston records a field goal. That game is great. But it's 3-0 here, and tipped right off the hands, and it'll be first down for Atlanta. 7:44 to go here in the second. They give it to Harold Green, and it goes outside for 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. The Rams have tied it up. Truax, 6-yard pass from Roman Gabriel, and Scobie, a 22-yard field goal. 2nd down and 7 from the 26. They give to Jamal Anderson. He's only going to get a yard. It'll be 3rd and 6. He's getting nothing today. Kevin Butler, a 30-yard field goal, and Chicago has the lead there. 3rd and 6 from the 27.
Timeout,
Green
defense.
Bay's got to call a timeout. 6 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. This game is still 3-0. Threatening against New England at New England. My goodness, Sosa, that's an underrated rivalry, really, it is. So it'll be 3rd and 6 from the 27 for the Falcons, 6 minutes to go. Chandler looking, he's going to throw to Mathis, and it is going to be incomplete, and it'll be 4th and 6, and Straczynski will kick. Right now he's going to kick to Desmond Howard. And let's see what the wind does with this punt. All the time, and a really beefy leg down to the 31. There's a flag, and he's going to go to the side. Desmond Howard, a gain of 11. And let's see what happens here.
Holding. Receiving
Hold
team.
on Green Bay, and they're going to push him back. Let's see how far he goes. First down for Green Bay. Their own 21. They give it to Henderson. Henderson is going around Michaels, and he's only going to get a yard. 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9 from their own 22. Farber's going to throw to Beebe, and it's going to be broken up 3rd and 9. 3rd and 9. Favre. He's going to throw to Beebe. And it's going to be broken away by Eugene Robinson. It'll be 4th down. And 4th down and 9. And now they're going to punt. So there's been a lot of punts, not a lot of flow to this. And Atlanta wants to return. They want to tie this thing up by the half. It's a long punt. White with the fair catch, and he got it on his own 37. Tom Matty, a 14-yard pass from Earl Morrow, and it's 14-6 against Cleveland. Be 1st down and 10 from their own 37 for Atlanta. They at least want to bring it to the warning. Anderson. And Anderson is only going to get a yard. 2nd and 9. That's the leading rusher. Miami's leading New England 7-3. How about that? And it's a 6-yard pass from Greasy. See, it falls right into New England's hands. I'm really interested to see. New England can't stop the run. I'm wondering if Miami's going to be like a tank. The Rams 14-7. They lead Arizona. Denver leads Oakland 14-3, and Tampa Bay has a field goal. They got to get a little bit more than that. It'll be 2nd and 9 from the 38. The blitz is on. Chandler throws to Mathis. He's looking. He's going to go downfield, and it's going to be incomplete. It'll be 3rd down. Right at the line of scrimmage, Brian Williams knocked it down. 3rd and 9 from the 38. They throw to Christian, and it's going to be incomplete. 4th down. They're going to kick it back to Howard. Desmond Howard. Straczynski, and there's no rush. They're going to punt it. It's deep. Straczynski kicks it deep. Howard at his own 9. He gets 2 players. Here comes Desmond Howard on the run. On the return, Howard to the 30. Howard is down at his own 41. A gain of 32. Here comes Green Bay, 3-0 here. 1st and 10 from the 41. He's going to look to Beebe. And it's going to be incomplete. 2nd and 10. Philadelphia 17-6 lead over New York. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 41. Favre to throw.
Flag on the play.
There's going to be a flag, and they move.
False start. Offense.
A lot of punts now here. This game is 3-0. Atlanta wanted a little bit better than what they're getting. Second down and 15. Second and 15 from their own 36. Favre to throw. He's going to be pressured. He's looking downfield. He's looking, and he's sacked by Travis Hall, and he fumbled the football. And let's see who has it. And Green Bay has it at the 32. It'll be third down and 19. Travis Hall, his first sack. It'll be third down and 19 from the 32. They throw to Jackson. He got at the 46. And it's going to be tackled. He only gets 14. It'll be 5 yards short. It'll be fourth down. Tucker kicks the field goal. 17 straight points for Baltimore. And now Hentrick will have to punt to Dwight. A game that's 3-0. And well, it's blocked! It's blocked! And Bennett gets it at the 31. Cornelius Bennett off the block punt. They blocked the Green Bay punt. They got close the one time. The last time he kicked, when they were all the way down the field, it was close. They tipped it, and this time they got to it, and Atlanta starts it out. 2:08. Here they go, first and 10 from the 31. They give to Jamal Anderson, and he gets 4. Out of bounds, it'll be second and 6. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. A blocked punt. Atlanta's right on the door. He's out of bounds at the 5, and it'll be first down and goal. Now the question is, do they use time? I think they're going for the touchdown here. They don't care about time now. First and 5, first and goal from Green Bay's 5. Chandler to throw. He's going to throw to Christian. It's going to be tipped away, second and goal. Second and goal from Green Bay's 5. This is tough here. Chandler's rolling out. He's going to throw. He throws to Mathis, and it's going to be incomplete. It'll be third down and goal. Kevin Butler, another 35-yard field goal. It's a 6-point Chicago lead. Third and goal from Green Bay's 5. They're looking. Chandler, he's going to throw to Martin, and it is intercepted by Eugene Robinson. Intercepted, and the blocked punt goes for nowhere. And Atlanta loses the chance. This is incredible. They try and get greedy, and they can't tie it up. Now Green Bay will have it first down and 10 from their own 20. The blitz is on. The snap, they're going to fake to Bennett. And Favre's just going to run himself, and he gains 6. It'll be second and 4. And let's see what they do here. We got Franco Harris, an 8-yard run. The Steelers looking good, trying to save their season. It would be an 8-yard run by Franco Harris. They'd be 2-4 if they won, and you would still have it. Houston beating Cincinnati and Miami. New England a field goal there. Second down and 4. They're probably just going to run out this clock. They give to Lord Dorsey Levens, and he's going to get 2.
Timeout defense.
Third down and 2. For some reason, the Falcons are calling timeout. Minnesota big. Paul Krause, 2 interceptions. They're leading the Jets. They're up big. Third and 2 from the 28. They fake the pitch. He's going to just run it himself. And he gains
First
7.
down.
It'll be a first down, and now they're just going to let it run. Mark Rivera has 100 yards receiving there. 8 seconds. They should just take a knee. And no, he's going to throw. Favre under pressure. He's looking. He's shifting his receivers. He throws to Keith Jackson. And it is going to be knocked down. 2nd and 10. Yepremian, a 36-yard field goal at the half. San Francisco has a field goal. The Giants a field goal. And Justin Tucker, 20 straight for Baltimore. 1 second to go, and Favre will take a knee. They don't want any sort of weird things happening. Halftime. It's Green Bay 3 and Atlanta nothing. Take a look at all the games so far. As we start early, Miami and New England, 10-6. The recap here, Greasy doing very well. Miami outdoing New England. Look at the running and the passing. Very even, and Miami looks good. Looking down all the other games, a big game. Arizona and the Rams. And you take a look here. Arizona is getting beat by the Rams. The Rams a big passing day by Roman Gabriel. Not that great for percentage, but he has 133 yards and a touchdown. Looking around all these games, Denver and Oakland, is this thing close? Let's see, LaMonica and Manning is not putting up Manning numbers, but Oakland is, look at this, absolute crushing Denver in yards, but they got to make it happen there. Taking a look, Minnesota blowing out the New York Jets. Minnesota, no yards, no anything for them. 162 to 56 for Minnesota. And you take a look at the box scores. You have a 28-yard interception return, a 15-yard pass, and a 29-yard pass. 3 interceptions. From Testaverde, Joe Cap is looking good, and there he's capping off the drives, no pun intended. Detroit and Tampa Bay, what a shock here at Tiger Stadium. Oh man, will kick off there. Brady okay, 1 interception. Munson is really good. And when you take a look at the total yards, Detroit 2-1. Incredible, 3 turnovers. So where was this Detroit team all year? That's incredible. The Steelers in Carolina. The Steelers 14-3. Cam Newton has not completed a pass, 2 interceptions. Bradshaw not the greatest, but the running game is incredible. Like seriously, negative 14 yards passing. I'm surprised the Steelers have allowed 140 yards rushing. Cam Newton 5 attempts for 54 yards, and 51 was his longest. And I'll tell you what, right now he has not completed a pass. That is big. Larry Brown, the tight end, 2 receptions, 43 yards. Let's see if the Steelers can hold on. If they do, they'd be 2-4, and they still would have a season. Finally, Baltimore and Tennessee. Baltimore at home. Gary Collins okay. Lamar Jackson pretty good. And Baltimore over 2-1, almost 3-1. Baltimore is undefeated, and that's scary, really, how good they are. That's how good they are. When you take a look quickly for Baltimore, we want to take a look at their schedule. They beat Cincinnati only by 2. They beat the Steelers by 10. They beat Atlanta in the game they had. Really, they led big, and Atlanta ran out of time. They beat New Orleans by 11. beat Houston by 17. Cincinnati again. They came back, but they couldn't win the game. They're going to have Baltimore, then they're going to have the Steelers and Miami. And they have the possibility they can run it. They can run the table. They can go 16-0 and not play a solid NFC team. They can run the table. They could. That's a distinct possibility. San Francisco leading Kansas City. Montana not that great. Dawson, but it is 148-67 in total yards. Here we go. We're about to begin the second half. Atlanta and Green Bay. Martin Anderson will kick off to Howard and Levens. And it'll be Howard at the 5-yard line. Howard gets by 2 guys. And here comes Desmond Howard. He's up to the 36 and a first down for Green Bay. Green Bay will have it. Well, when you take a look at this, hey, Al Red Sox fan, good to see you. Great to see you, Al Red Sox fan. Thank you for coming in. That was fun doing the toilet bowl last night. That was really fun doing that. And actually, Al Red Sox fan, I'm thinking of, I want to do a couple things, especially a 2nd and 10, in which I sim every season from every team. I think I told you this before. I don't know. So I know, it would be good. And who knows, maybe we could have a broadcast, me, you, Mike, and the truck. That'd be great. That'd be great. It'll be first down and 10. And the 36. Favre to throw. He's going to throw to Jackson, but he's still looking. He finally lets it go to Jackson. Pump fake. And it's going to be incomplete. 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10 for Green Bay from the 36. Favre. He's going to throw. He's looking. And plenty of time. He's still looking. And he's starting to run. He looks. And he's going to fire to Bennett. He's got the 38. Bennett, he's only going to get 4. It'll be 36. 3rd down and 6 from their own 40-yard line for Green Bay. Brown on the blitz. They screen it to Levens. He got it to 35. Levens, they gain 6. And let's see if it's enough. Will it be 4th and 1 or will it be a first down? It is, and it's 4th and 1. What are they going to do? Now they're going to punt. Hentrick will punt to Dwight. Here's Craig Hentrick. It'll be a kick trying to angle this. And Dwight the fair catch on his own 8-yard line. 47 yards. Atlanta is deep in their own territory. 3-0 this game. Chandler, Anderson, and Christian in the backfield. Martin, Dwight, and Santiago, the tight end. It'll be 1st and 10 from their own 8.
Flag on the play.
There's a flag, and again,
Encroachment.
Oh, this will be on Green
Defense.
Bay, and that gives Atlanta some breathing room. It's going to be against Green Bay. It'll be 1st and 5. First down and 5 now from their own 13. They were going to give it to Anderson. I was thinking that he goes to the outside to Anderson. Simmons up to 25.
First down.
He did not have a good first half at all. He did not have a good first half. Anderson, a gain of 12 there. He had 15 yards in the first half. He's the leading rusher in this league. The leading rusher in this league. And he only got 15 first half yards. They give it to Anderson again. And he's going to get 4. It'll be 2nd down and 6. Ewert Dixon, 6 catches. Denver's having trouble there. 2nd and 6. Their own 29. They're going to throw. They throw to Santiago, and it's going to be out of his reach. 3rd and 6. 3rd down and 6 from his own 29. Chandler to throw. And they're going to throw to Santiago, and he's going to be locked up. Santiago and Cox, and it's going to be incomplete. 4th and 6. Now Straczynski's going to punt to Desmond Howard. A lot of punting in this game, and that's not a lot of distance. He got it on his own 38, the fair catch by Desmond Howard. So they just start where they did the half. 2 yards more. Instead of the 36, it's the 38. 1st and 10. Favre He's going to be pressured. He looks down the field. He's going to throw to Jackson. And it's going to be covered by Redford and incomplete. Second down and 10 from his 38. They give to Henderson. He's going to gain 3. It'll be third down and 7. The Giants have tied Philadelphia on an interception return. And the 2-point conversion. That game is tied. It'll be third and 7. There's been overtime in all 6 weeks. This will be week number 7. The snap. They throw to Mickens. It completes at the 44. And it's going to be only a gain of 3. It'll be fourth down. Miller from Russell Wilson. And San Diego's down by 8. Hendrick is going to punt to Dwight. Right at his own 14. He gets up 5-1 up. First down. Atlanta. Green Bay 3, Atlanta nothing. First and 10 from their own 19. They give to Anderson. And he only gains 3. It'll be second and 7. Allegre with the field goal there. Baltimore again. Lamar Jackson's incredible. Baltimore's up 27-7. That team could be undefeated. Who knows? Second and 7. Chandler to throw. Chandler's going to throw to Santiago. He's got the 37. Tackled at the 43.
First down.
Nobody has buys in here. Everybody plays every playoff round. That's the thing. Houston leads by 9. Now Cincinnati gave Baltimore trouble twice. It's all about matchups. First and 10. Around 43, they give to Anderson again. He gains 4. It'll be second down and 6. Miami leading New England 13-6. That whole division will go crazy. And Roman Gabriel, 1-yard run. They lead Arizona. Arizona's having trouble today at home. Second and 6 from the 47 for Atlanta. The throw, Chandler. He's looking, nobody there. He's going to throw to Tony Martin quickly, and it's broken up. It'll be third and 6. Third and 6, they got 3 receivers, a tight end, and 1 back. They throw to Santiago, and he got it to Green Bay 42, a first down. It'll be down to the 41.
First down.
A gain of 12, a first down. So, very big Earl man, a 35-yard field goal. Detroit looking good. 31-3 over Tom Brady. You know, that's one thing about Tom Brady. He always has a blowout game where he loses. And everybody says, oh, Brady's done, Brady's done. He always has that. At about 6 or 7 weeks in the season, they lost to Kansas City in a blowout. They win the Super Bowl that one year. I mean, it always happens. But Brady, these kind of games happen. First down and 10. I'm not pulling either way for him. It's just a fact. Anderson. And he actually thrown back to line. Second down and 10. Matt Schaub already with 300-yard passing. That's a big milestone in this league. It's so tough to get in this slugfest of a league. The snap, they fake to Anderson. They're going to hand off to Dwight, the end around. And he's going to get some space. Here comes Tim Dwight. It wasn't a clean exchange, so he loses 18 on an end around. Oh my goodness. Losing 18. Oh wow. Well, I'll tell you what. That was not what they wanted. Third and 28 from their own 41. They're just trying to get to midfield to pin them deep with a punt. They throw to Martin, and it's incomplete. Now they're going to have to punch Straczynski to Howard. They lost 18 on an end around. And here it is, Straczynski, the snap. He's going to bobble this snap. He punts it, and it is pretty bad. And Green Bay's going to let it roll. It rolls all the way down. The Green Bay 26, only a 33-yard punt. Jacksonville leading 68,000. Still be with the field goal. I'll tell you what, Green Bay 3-0 over Atlanta. I just, you know, how does Atlanta have a tipped punt, a blocked punt, and they've had the ball so many times they have no points? None. First and 10 from their own 26. Favre to throw. He's going to throw to Levens. It's going to be last night. If you watch that broadcast of the Toilet Bowl of the worst teams in NFL history based on SRS ratings on Pro Strategy Football, when I was doing the game, I talked about a 3-0 game. A 3-0 game in I said it was 96, but it was actually 93. Between the Jets and the Redskins, where it ended up 3-0. And the Jets won 3-0 in that game. And that's the one where the field goal was snapped back and hit the Jets holder right in the face, right in the ear hole. When he was looking at the kicker, they snapped it to his face and they hit him in the head. That was incredible. It'll be 2nd and 10. This game reminds me a lot of that. The blitz is on. Favre gonna throw. He's looking, Favre. And he's going to throw to Beebe, and it's going to be incomplete. There's a flag, and let's see what that is.
Personal foul. Defense.
And there's a penalty. Let's hold on.
First down. interference. Offense. First down.
I'm back, and one of the reasons it's looking Chandler, he's going to throw to Mathis deep, and it's intercepted again in the end zone. Intercepted by Atlanta, and he goes to his own 10, his own 20, and here comes Doug Evans, and he's down at the 28. Now I'm going to tell you this. My buddy's going to call me back. We're talking back and forth. Right now, he's calling back. I'm on here, but what I'm doing is I got to talk to him. So I'm going to keep playing this game, and then I'm going to be talking to him. So keep watching this game, and I'll be on after the call.
First down.
Touchdown, Packers. Two-point conversion is good. Flag on the play.
False start. Offense. defense. Timeout defense. Timeout defense.
Touchdown, Packers.
So we're back here. I'm going to do this. Sorry about this. I was on a long phone call. This happens. It does. It won't be during the playoffs where it happens. But right now I am back, so don't worry. It'll be 3rd and 7 for the Chiefs. 11 seconds to go on the 40. They got to get out of bounds. They don't have enough time if they get inbounds. Dawson, he's looking. He's looking. Dawson, he is hurried. He's sacked, and that's it. That's the game. They're not going to be able to do anything else. And the 49ers win 12-6. That's going to be it. So now we're going to take a look at all the other games. The 49ers are now 5-1. And they lead as Kansas City. That wasn't bad at all. 4 field goals, 180 to 149 in total yards. It was a very much a slugfest. And there we go. So we're going to autoplay games to a finish. And there we go. There is everything for the first time all season. There's no overtime games in this week. New England beat Miami 23-13. When you take a look at this, Miami had a 13-6 lead. But then Gostkowski had 2 field goals and a fumble return. So it wasn't like Brady. Brady was only 7-12. Maroney had 100 yards rushing. Greasy actually did a lot better than Brady. And that is strange. But when you take a look at that, Miami had more yards. Miami goes to 2-5. And the New England Patriots go to 5-2. Cleveland, a little bit of a game where they hung in there. It was 14-9, but Michaels hit a field goal. They couldn't put anything in there. Kozar, not that bad of a day. Morrill, a terrible day. Running the ball, it wasn't that great. And it was just all Cleveland offensively, but they lose that one. Houston keeps Cincinnati winless. Cincinnati, a team that threatened Baltimore twice, and they're done playing them. But Andy Dalton, 16-33, not bad. But Matt Schaub was unreal today, and that was very good. Arizona, they dropped their 2nd in a row. They lost to the Washington Redskins. They lost to the Redskins. That was 25-18 last week. And then this week, they lose 21-7 at home against the Rams. They're a good team. They led 7-0. The Rams had 21 straight points. And as you can see, it was a crazy day. The turnovers, Arizona had 4 of them. Let's see what they do later on. Denver drops to Oakland. Oakland is 3-3. And how about that? Oakland, the winner of the Spencer Kale Championship, was down 14-0 in the first quarter, and they scored the rest of the points. Peyton Manning did very little, and Darryl LaMonica was awesome. Was very, very awesome. They spread around the running. 371 yards of total offense. They look good. Seattle beats San Diego. San Diego goes to 1-5. San Diego's Dan Fouts, 30 of 40 for 250 yards and 5 interceptions. I've never seen a guy throw more interceptions than this year in San Diego. That guy's unbelievable. All those interceptions. San Francisco beats Kansas City in a battle of field goals, 4 field goals to 2 field goals. Montana, not a good day in Dawson. Montana had a horrible second half, and Len Dawson was not that great. And there you see, not that many yards. You saw the end of that game. Minnesota blows out the New York Jets. And Cap was really good. He had half his passes for 2 touchdowns. And when you take a look at the total, Vinny Testaverde with 4 interceptions, but you see Minnesota 31-3. That was pretty good. A pass, an interception. Very good at what they did. They kicked the field goal with 5:04 to go. But Minnesota 31-3 the win there. Green Bay in a game that you saw where I was on the phone the whole time. They beat Atlanta 21-0. Chris Chandler, Steve DeBerg came in at the very end, threw a pick. 5 interceptions thrown on a day. Chandler had 4 interceptions, and Green Bay just took over at the very end. Things are shifting for them. Atlanta started out great. Jamal Anderson only had 49 yards. I don't know if he's going to lose the lead in rushing. The Giants beat Philadelphia 20-17. Phil Simms, 3 interceptions. Jaworski, 3 interceptions. Man, no quarterbacks had great days, but Mark Bavaro had 120 yards receiving there. Chicago and Buffalo won this game. Scott Norwood kicked the field goal in the fourth quarter, and Andre Reed, with 1:18 left, Jim Kelly, 2 touchdowns and 1 interception. He really picked it up in the fourth quarter with 10 points. Buffalo, that's a big win over Chicago. That is a very big win. And that's going to help in the AFC East. As Buffalo and New England are fighting it out, Chicago drops to 4-3. Jacksonville shuts out Dallas. Dallas has had really 2 bad weeks. Gerard, average. Meredith, average. But Freddie Taylor with 96 yards rushing, looking good. 16-0 there, 1 touchdown and 3 field goals. How about Detroit? They just blew out Munson, 16 of 22, 166 and 2 touchdowns. They blew out Tom Brady in Tampa Bay. Look at that. Anybody can beat anybody. That's why when you take a look at Baltimore at 7-0 and they win big again, you're like, well, anytime. The Steelers beat Carolina 17-3, saving their season. They're now 2-4. Newton, a terrible day. Running the football, they had 178 yards. They had 32 second half yards passing because they were negative 14 at halftime. But as you can see, the Steelers had all those rushing yards. Not great passing, 8 of 20, 75 yards and an interception. But Franco Harris had 112 yards, and the Steelers are 2-4. So they got to win about 4 in a row. As you see, Jack Lambert, the MVP, 8 tackles and interceptions, a sack, and a forced fumble. So there we go. Baltimore 41, Tennessee 14. And when you take a look at this game, Kerry Collins 16 of 30 for 122. Lamar Jackson 28 of 36, 222 and 2 touchdowns. Griffin had 1 for 1, 2 yards and a touchdown. But anyway, Lamar Jackson, unbelievable. He also ran for 72 yards. What an incredible season. Tennessee took an early lead, and then Baltimore just the next 41 points. So Baltimore is incredible right there. There you see it, the summary right now. You take a look at this. Matt Schaub at 400 yards passing was the only 300-yard passer. Walter Payton, Franco Harris, Ben Tate, Lawrence Maroney, all 100-yard rushers. Walter Payton 121. Hubert Dixon 9 receptions. Charlie Joyner with 8. Peyton Manning still with the passing lead. Jamal Anderson still with a big lead over Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson is the quarterback. My goodness, his rushing is incredible. And you look at this from here. The standings. Now in the AFC East, Buffalo and New England, both 5-2, 5-2. The Jets are 2 games behind after they got blown out. In the AFC North, Baltimore's blown everybody away. Cleveland is 3-3. Pittsburgh is 2-5. In the AFC South, Baltimore beat Cleveland, so they're 6-1. They have a 3-game lead over Tennessee. Shows you the Spencer Kale League. In the Spencer Kale League, it was the Spencer Kale League. Everybody was really close the whole way. But in this league, we got a few blowouts. And in the AFC South is a 3-game lead already. We have 2 divisions where there's a 3-game lead between first and second. Now in the AFC West, everybody's close. Denver and Oakland. Denver dropped 1 today. Kansas City has dropped 3 in a row. Oakland won a big game today. That was big for Oakland as they won. They beat oh God, who did they beat? I forget. The Oakland Raiders, as you take a look. They beat Denver. So Oakland beating Denver, and that was huge. So it's 3-3 there. In the NFC East, it's Washington at 5-1. The Giants are 4-3. Dallas at 3-4. Philadelphia 2-5. The NFC North, Chicago and Green Bay and Minnesota are all tied at 4-3. Look at that division. Very, very big in the NFC. The NFC South, Atlanta's 4-3. Tampa Bay 3-3. New Orleans was off this week, and Carolina lost to the Steelers. And then in the NFC West, they're starting to lose games. So San Francisco's 5-1. They won today 12-6. They beat the Rams, won today 21-7 over Arizona. They're 4-2. They lead Arizona, and Seattle's 4-3. As Seattle beat San Diego today. So when you look at week number 8 has one of the best games. That is easily Washington and San Francisco. So on I don't know, maybe Friday night, which will be Friday morning. I don't know. We have a staff thing Thursday, so I might not be on Thursday. But I will tell you this much. Washington and San Francisco is going to be one heck of a football game. That game could be an NFC title matchup, possibly. Washington and San Francisco. The winner's going to get the tiebreaker. Now, both these teams aren't exactly... look at this. Look at this. Washington and San Francisco, and you got Baltimore and Baltimore. You have two mega matchups that week in Week 8. And then Week 9, we go back to not Baltimore and the New York Giants. That'll be a good one. As the Giants want to win that one. There's a lot of good ones. Denver and the New York Jets. There's some good matchups coming up. And some of the bad teams are playing really good. The Steelers have to go to Cleveland. And if the Steelers beat Cleveland, then they're working their way up. They would have been 1-5 and 3-5 if they win that game. And then when they go through the weekend, two more, who knows? They could go 5-5. Buffalo and Miami, you never know. Minnesota and New England. You never know with Minnesota and New England. That should be crazy. Baltimore and Baltimore, though. That is so big. Baltimore and Baltimore. Oh, my goodness. That is such a big game. The Rams and Atlanta. Atlanta's reeling. Tampa Bay and Green Bay. Favre versus Brady. That'll be a fun game. Arizona at Oakland. Oakland is playing red hot. Denver and San Diego. What is with the interceptions and Dan Fouts? Like, seriously. Like, Dan Fouts, 5 touchdowns and 18 interceptions? 18 interceptions. Oh, my goodness, 18 interceptions in 6 games. Do you understand? That's on pace for 54 interceptions in a year. Oh, my goodness. He's got to turn it around. When he turns it around, that San Diego Charger team could be dangerous. And when you take a look at the standings, they're only 2 games back. If they win 2 in a row, whatever, they can do it. But they got to not throw interceptions. My goodness. The Steelers now, the schedule, I always like doing this, they're going to be at Cleveland and then at Baltimore. So if they can get those 2 wins right there, they would be 4-5 going into Jacksonville. And if they can go 5-5, they're back in it. If they can go 4-6, they might be in it. Why? Because when we take a look at the standings, the wild cards, the 4 of them. So you have one 2-loss team. That's New England. And then 3-loss teams. You have the Jets, Cleveland, Oakland. So this will sort out after week number 9. And then you have in the NFC, you have the Rams in Arizona. There are 2 losses, and then you have Seattle, Tampa Bay, Minnesota, Green Bay, and the New York Giants. Oh my goodness. You have a lot of teams fighting over things. But it's going to be a while, though. Washington Redskins and the 49ers, they're going to be fighting for the first position in the NFC. 6-1, that's going to be a big game. And then Baltimore and Baltimore, the Colts and the Ravens, that's going to be a huge game. The Colts have played 7 games and only scored 111 points. Where Baltimore is 7-0, and they've been blowing people out. Really, the Baltimore Ravens, when you take a look at the schedule, they could run the table. It doesn't mean they're going to be favorites because they're missing a lot of good teams. I mean, Tampa Bay is going to be a measuring stick. Carolina is going to be a little bit of a measuring stick. But they have Baltimore, which is going to be big. And then they haven't slammed a biggie yet. They just got this schedule where, I'm not saying they're not, but when you take a look at the standings here, where are the Buffalo Bills? Where are the New England Patriots in this? Where are the Denver Broncos in this? So no Broncos, no Patriots, no Bills, no 49ers, no Washington Redskins, no Chicago Bears in 1985. There's no Arizona Cardinals who are playing well. No NFC West teams in this. None. the NFC division they have is the NFC South, which is the worst division. So Baltimore can run the table. You know, it takes a lot to run the table. It does, so don't get me wrong. But that's the thing for the Baltimore Ravens is if they go 16-0, they're still going to have to face. If they go 16-0, then the possibility is, I mean, they don't play Buffalo, they don't play New England, they're playing the Colts, but they don't play Denver, and they have a thing on Oakland. So the top two teams, they just blew out Tennessee. But Tennessee's down there. They might not even get a wild card. But you see what I'm saying? Baltimore's still got to play Pittsburgh again. And they still, you know, but they don't play Buffalo, they don't play New England. And then when you go down here, they don't play anybody else. They don't play Green Bay. They don't play Chicago. And they won't in the playoffs. But I'm saying in the playoffs, you know, they play, the AFC East, they're really not playing any of those teams except for Miami. And in the AFC, they got the AFC South they're playing. But in the AFC West, they play only Oakland. You know, so they're not playing the top teams. Of the division winners, they only play one of the other three division winners. And of the second place teams, they only play two. They don't play New England, and both those are down. So who knows? You know, New York Jets, they don't play them. So I don't want to criticize if they go 16-0 and say they'd be underdogs. They're doing exactly what they need to do. They're doing exactly what they need to do to win football games. And what championship teams do. They're handling their business right now. They're handling all of their business. Their last games, they've won by 27, 6, 17, 11, double digits, 3, 8. Okay, so they've won 6 of their 8 games, 6 of their 7. They've won 5 of their 7 games by at least 8 points. 5 of their 7 games by at least 8 points. They've only had 2 one-possession games. That's it. So they're taking care of business. They got Baltimore and the Steelers, 2 really good defenses. We're going to have to see how that happens. Cincinnati gave them a little bit of trouble. Who knows? You know. But then that's going to be it. So that's it for us today. Washington and San Francisco. A mega matchup is going to be coming up in our next broadcast. Maybe Thursday night. Maybe Friday. I'm thinking probably Friday. And I'll give you an update on whether I got my car or not back. Have a great day. I will see you then.